Hi everybody, it's Robin here. I am super excited to be able to share with you today one of my favorite new products from our brand new fall line. And if you were lucky enough to be able to catch this particular product in one of our taste tests earlier this year, I believe it was launched in February as a taste test, then you already know how good it is. But for those of you who haven't tried it yet, today we're going to be making Epicure's new honey garlic meatballs. It's super easy to make. We've got great time-saving cookware that's gonna help you do it in a hurry, and I can't wait to show you what it's like, and I hope that you enjoy it when you taste it for yourself. So without further ado, we're gonna get going. So just to make this a little bit faster, I have already started to kind of pre-make my meatballs here. I'm putting them in our round steamer. All you do to start, I've got a pound of ground beef here, and I've added 2 tablespoons from the packaged seasoning of the honey garlic meatballs. And then I'm just using Epicure's got a couple of tools here. So I've mixed that in, and we've got a new 2 tablespoon scoop. So great for cookies, also great for meatballs. So I'm just using these to kind of give me a uniform shape, because I don't know if you're like me, but you like things to be the same. I like them to be somewhat uniform. So I like to do this way, and I just kind of mix it in there, give it a little squeeze, make sure that it's nice and firmly packed in, and then put it in my steamer. And you can cook pretty much anything in your steamer. These steamers are so helpful. If you don't have one in your kitchen already, you're gonna wanna invest in one for the fall just for the time-saving elements alone, but it also helps your food to retain all of their nutrients without losing them. Like if you're cooking vegetables and that kind of stuff, they're a great tool. So last meatball here, it makes about, a pound will make about 16-ish meatballs. And then I'm just gonna give my hands a quick wash here and pop that into the microwave. So in my microwave, I'm gonna pop this in for about 5.5 minutes. Most microwaves, it's between 4 and 6 minutes on regular temperatures. All right, so while that's cooking, all we're gonna do is make the sauce. So I'm gonna take our handy wok here. This is Epicure's ceramic coated wok. This is a fantastic item for if you've got weddings coming up or bridal showers. It's a great item for that. Also happens to be one of our favorite host items. Hosts love to use this for their free or half price items. So if you don't have one and you want one, it's a great time to book a class. So to be able to make this sauce, we're just gonna take the rest of that seasoning packet that we did not use in our meatballs themselves. I'm gonna take 3/4 cup of water, and I'm gonna take a tablespoon of honey. Just add that in there. Give it a little stir. And then all we're gonna do is heat this over the oven heat it on the stove top and bring it until the point that it's a little bit thicker, and you'll see that sauce when it's ready to go. Okay, so meatballs are finished. I'm just showing you this sauce here. You can see that it's gotten nice and thick and bubbly and ready for those meatballs to go in. And I'm cooking that on a low heat. So that literally took the 5.5 minutes that it took for my meatballs. Whoops. For my meatballs to cook here. And I'm gonna just take them one by one and put them into this sauce here. And you can see all those drippings and stuff from the meatballs. They're just sitting right in here. I'm gonna turn that heat right off now. So you don't have to take any of that added fat and stuff from the meatball itself. You can leave that in your steamer, and that will just come nice and clean with a warm water and soap, or throw it right in the dishwasher and clean it up. All of our silicone cookware is microwave and oven safe to 425, and also dishwasher safe, which for me is a must-have because I hate doing dishes. So we've got these meatballs in here. Okay, we'll set that aside. I'm just gonna stir this up. And it gets a nice coating on the meatballs. Doesn't that look delicious? Okay, we're gonna serve it up now. All right, so I've actually decided to do a little bit of meal prep for this week, something just to make my week go a little bit smoother and help me when I get off to work a little bit later this week. And so I'm going to show you what I've done. So what I did is I pre-made my rice. I did a batch of rice in my multi-purpose steamer, and all you do with that is you add a 2-to-1 ratio of rice to water, and then you're gonna cook it in your microwave for about 15 minutes with the lid off, but with the tray on. So it kind of keeps the water from bubbling over and getting all that starchiness out of there, but it perfectly cooks your rice. So you can set it, forget it, and walk away. So I pre-cooked that, just set the lid on it to keep it warm. I'm gonna take Epicure's new, this is our 1/4 cup measuring spoon here. It's our measuring scoop rather, just because I wanna portion my stuff out evenly. Again, so I'm gonna take 2 scoops of rice and put them in my little containers here. And I'm having one for lunch today, so I'm gonna make myself a little bowl here. So 2 scoops of rice, to give me a 1/2 cup. Nice and easy. And this is another one of Epicure's brand new tools. It's got like a nice signature purple in there, of course, but that's the new 1/4 cup measuring scoop. I'm gonna add some broccoli, which I also steamed in our rectangular steamer. This steamer is the perfect size if you're cooking for 1 or 2 people. For college students, if you've got university students that have just head off this year, it's a great size to just add in there for them to have, or it's great to have at work in your desk, just to be able to heat some stuff up quickly instead of those frozen microwave dinners that we've all unfortunately had the opportunity of tasting. I'm just gonna add my veggies to my dish here. And lastly, I'm gonna add my meatballs. So you're gonna put your meatballs in there with a little bit of that nice sauce. And then I'll take my last one. And then I'll just take my sauce and just drizzle it, just because why waste a good sauce, right? And this, it's sticky, it's so sweet and so perfect, nice garlicky flavor. The great thing with this sauce too is if you like the honey garlic chicken wings or that kind of stuff, this sauce would be perfect for that. And lastly, I'm just gonna finish it off with a little bit of garlic and onion nutritional yeast topper, just to add a little bit of extra flavor and nutrients to my meal. And there you go. You've got my takeaway meal for lunches later this week. And there's my lunch for today. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you have a great rest of your day and rest of your evening. And if you've got any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Thanks, everyone.